My name is Chris Cook. I'm the Chief of Environment, Energy, and Open Space for the City of Boston. And a very warm East Boston welcome to Noyes Playground. Congratulations to all the community who worked so hard and were so patient during these renovations. Our formal program is going to begin, but first we're going to start with the national anthem. So if you could please give Vanessa Salvucci a nice round of applause as she leads us in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Vanessa, thank you so much. That was absolutely outstanding, wasn't it? That was fantastic. Thank you, Vanessa. So Boston is lucky to have so many vibrant cultures, and no place is that more on display than here in East Boston. If you come down to this park or to La Presti or any of the parks in East Boston, you see all of Boston interacting. It's just such a beautiful thing to see. Someone who's done a really good job of celebrating the different heritages in East Boston and throughout the city is our next performer. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a warm welcome for Veronica Robles.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do mariachi solo here with my vihuela, meet my vihuela. It's my companion, and I'm gonna do a little one of those traditional songs so you can move your hips a little bit, and then I'm gonna present a surprise for you. But first, I'm gonna do El Herradero for all my beautiful neighborhood. East Boston, viva East Boston! A little uncomfortable here. Let me bring it here. This way, I think. Ay, qué linda, qué rechula es la fiesta de mi rancho, con sus chinas, mariachis y canciones, y esas charras que traen sombrero ancho. ¡Qué bonita! Esa yegua la sana y pajarera, pa' enseñarles a echar una mangana y montarla y quitarle lo matrera. ¡Qué rechula es la fiesta del Bajío! ¡Ay, qué linda sus hembras y su son! Rinconcito que guarda el amor mío. ¡Ay! Mi vida, tuyo es mi corazón. Put your hands together. Ya es cuando echarse un buen quemón, que esa yegua que viene del potrero solo es buena para el fierro del patrón. Las mujeres han de ser como todas las potrancas, que se engríen y se amansan con su dueño y no saben llevar jinete en ancas. Que rechula es la fiesta del Bajío, ay qué linda sus hembras y su sol, rinconcito que guarda el amor mío. Ay, mi vida, tuyo es mi corazón. Thank you. Well, so now, before I leave, I would like to pay a tribute to the cultures. Although we represent Latino cultures, the Veronica Robles Cultural Center represents the traditional cultures of all the residents in East Boston. Right now, we not only have Latinos, but we also Moroccans and Algerians community members, and we want to invite more communities to be part of this beautiful tradition that has become here in East Boston. We will be soon moving to the Old Public Library. Thank you so much. And now I'm gonna represent one of those beautiful cultures that are here. My plan as an artist is to be able to sing and perform also and pay tribute to other cultures. I hope you like this version of Danny Boy. The Mexican style. Oh, Danny Boy, the bar. Can you play it again? Because I did it. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, as they're getting the sound ready, how about a nice round of applause for Veronica Robles? It's now absolutely fantastic. No, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm just waiting for the sound to get ready. I mean, what an absolute treasure to have her center in the city working with our kids, and then also have her join here too. So once again, a nice round of applause.
Thank you. Oh, Danny Boy, the birds are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer is gone and all the flowers are falling. This you must go and I must buy. But can't get by when summer's in the meadows and when the valley is hushed and wild with snow. These are the Danny boy, oh Danny boy, I love you so. And if you come when all the flowers are falling, if I am dead, as dead I might well be, I pray you find the place where I am lying. You'll need boy, oh Danny boy, I love you so. Oh Danny boy, oh Danny boy, I love you so. ¡Viva la cultura! Thank you. Thank you very much for allowing me to be part of this. Thank you.
Very much. Good seeing you. Another round of applause for Veronica, please. And since that was an Irish song, Veronica, the Irish word for thank you is Gur Magat. So Gur Magat and gracias. At this time, we'd like to welcome the Boston Police Department District A7 Sergeant Martin and his fellow officers for a presentation with Mayor Martin J. Walsh. So please also give a nice East Boston welcome for the Mayor of Boston, Martin J. Walsh.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for coming. My name is Sergeant James Martin. I'm the Community Service Supervisor here in East Boston for the Boston Police A7. So we just wanted to thank the Mayor for coming here, and the Mayor supports us in a lot of the things that we do here. We see the Mayor here a lot. He comes to our soup kitchens, he comes to peace walks, and a lot of the events in the park. So we wanted to thank him for being here for us and the support that he's shown for East Boston and for the Boston Police. And we have with us a few recruits. They're coming out in the streets next week. They have one more week and they're graduating. So they thought it was important before they come out of the academy to come out to the community and get involved in some of the events. So we have recruits here. We're going to have another group tomorrow, and they're doing this all around the city. So every one of the recruits are in the districts right now involved in some community service. Mr. Mayor? To show our appreciation to the Mayor, we're making him an honorary member of our community service here in East Boston, and we got this jacket for him. It says Marty on the sleeve, Mayor. I hope that's not too informal. And since you are an honorary member, I was just wondering if you could work for me tonight.
Thank you very much, Sarge. And I just asked the Sarge when he asked me to work for me, I'm like, is it time and a half? Let me, first of all, thank you. A7, back when I was a state rep, I did a lot of work with C11 and B3 and B2. I didn't really get a chance to go around the city and work with other districts, and C6 a little bit. And I have to tell you, here in East Boston, you have probably the best community service folks that are involved in every single thing the way it's supposed to be done. So Sarge, I want to thank you. I want to thank all the officers. I want to thank you, Captain, as well. And the recruits, congratulations. In a couple more weeks, you're going to be Boston police officers, and I appreciate that. And I want to thank you for all you do. Oftentimes, when people think about the police department, they think about what they see on TV. There's a tragedy, and they're answering the call. What a lot of people don't see is what they do off hours with senior citizens and kids and peace walks and doing all kinds of incredible things, building trust. And the commissioner and myself have said it for a long time. It's not about locking people up. It's about lifting people up. And the way you lift people up is by building trust. And we have the best police department in the United States of America right here in Boston. And A7 is amazing. So I want to thank you for your great work. And I'm honored for this jacket. I'm hoping I'm not wearing it until December because it's a heavy one, but thank you very much. And I want to thank everyone for being here today. This is a different type of coffee hour. Usually when you come to a coffee hour, a lot of people grab you on different things and grab on complaints and concerns and things like that. And today everyone's happy here. This is an amazing field, a newly renovated Noyes Park. So I want to congratulate the residents of East Boston for your great work. There's a lot of people here. I want to introduce a few of your elected officials, your local elected first. Your city council, Lydia Edwards, is here, East Boston resident. Lydia and myself were in Charlestown last night. Everyone's all over the city, so it's great to be here. Next to Adrian is another East Boston resident, Adrian Martero. I served in the House with Adrian. I didn't serve with Adrian, but I served in the House. Adrian's doing an amazing job. This year's budget at the State House was a really good budget for the city of Boston for education funding. I know we have a lot of great schools here in Eastie, education funding and working on a whole bunch of programs. And thank you, Adrian, and the Community Preservation Act and getting more money in that. And I want to thank you. I don't know if Joe Boncour is here, but I want to thank Joe as well because the Senate put some money in there for CPA and some other things. So you have a great delegation. Another person who is, I mean, you might as well say she's an East Boston resident because she loves Eastie and she taught here, and she has so many connections here. And I think when she started her campaign, her strongest support, even though she grew up in Dorchester with me, her strongest support base is in East Boston. And that's City Councilor Nisha Sabi George. Thank you, Councilor, for what you do. We have a lot of people here in the park. That are here to answer questions for you. I want to thank Veronica as well for a beautiful performance. She's the best. Thank you, Veronica, for what you do. Just to do a little business, real quick. If you have concerns, we have people here. We have Boston Fire Department here. Jerry Fontana, Jackie Walsh are here. If you have any questions for the fire department, they're representing the commissioner. John Barros from Economic Development's here. Sheila Dillon from Housing. Emily Shea from Age Strong Commission. We have Jerome Smith from Office of Neighborhood Services. And we have Chris Osgood from the Streets Department. Emma Handy, our CFO, is here. We have, as I go around, MBTA Police is here. I want the Chief Green is here. Thank you, Chief. Anything with the MBTA Police, Chief Green is here. We have folks from all different departments all over. I'll shout you out. We have our brand new superintendent of the Boston Public Schools, Brenda Casilius, is here. Where's the superintendent? Right over here next to Tommy Welch, an Eastie resident. So we're excited about it. We have a lot of other folks here, Parks and Recreation, Chris obviously in the team, and so if you have any questions, Chief Hooley from EMS, we opened a second ambulance bay over at the airport. Thanks to the help of the elected officials, got together. It was a collaboration, myself, Vanessa, Lydia, Adrian, and Joe, we all got together and said we need to work on response times, and certainly we have a second permanent ambulance now in East Boston, which is a great thing, and we're going to continue to do that. I want to thank the Capozzi family who's here. Where's the Capozzi family? I saw them a minute ago, right in front here. The diamond is named after Tony, a long-time East Boston Little League guy, and close to my heart. The field is named after Tony Quigliaro. We have to get some Irish representation there somewhere. I don't know how we do it. Maybe the dugout or behind the tree or something. But I want to congratulate you guys and thank you. It was guys like Tony Capozzi who helped build the community. Those are the folks that ran the Little League and lugged the uniforms on off the field and did the stuff. And I know a lot of people here do that stuff today, but what makes a community great is the neighborhoods and the people in the neighborhoods. And remembering those folks too is very important for us to do, so we can inspire a whole new generation of people to be involved. And there's a lot of people here. Deb does softball and some other folks. I want to thank all of the coaches and people that are involved in the neighborhood, because this is a great neighborhood. Right here, we invested more than $4.7 million in this park. And when I walked into this park today, I didn't see it. And I walked in, I'm like, my God, one of the things that we want to do, and we all talk about it, is make sure that our park system, anyone who coached or has kids, when you play in city parks, it's your home field, you feel good. And then when you do the travel teams, you go to the suburbs and you see these fields that they have there, grass and no weeds and all this other stuff. Look around this park. This is better than any suburban park in the United States of America, right here in East Boston. So I want to congratulate you. I want to thank the State Office of Environmental Affairs as well, who made investment in this park. Thank you, State, for this. And then Youth Lead the Change. These are our young people in the Mayor's Youth Council. They dedicated $100,000. They have a chance every year to allocate $1 million. We get them in the budget, and they make different decisions where to put it. And the kids on the Mayor's Youth Council, citywide, decided to put $100,000 into this project, so they're a partner as well. So I want to thank you. In this park, LED lighting, soccer, softball, baseball, basketball, playground, splash pad, new trees, plantings, all of that for this neighborhood. And I want to just say, enjoy it. And the young kids that are here, that most of them are still in school, respect it. Take care of this park. This is your park now. Respect this park. This is your home turf. We want you to make sure that you treat it as if it's your own house, because there's many kids after you are going to come and play here. Just a couple of investments that we're making in this year's budget in the city, along collaboration. This is Lydia and Anissa and all of us working together. $8.9 million to complete BCYF Paris Street Pool. $1 million to convert the former Orient Heights Branch Library into a new senior center. I don't know if you heard me in the front row. $1 million to put in senior center. I know that every elected official, where's the senior center? We need the senior center. The senior center's coming. All right. So just infrastructure, $3 million rehab to McArdle Bridge, 3.3 in citywide climate resiliency efforts, including Jeffries Point. $900,000 for repairs to the Adams School. We're getting an upgrade for the kitchen there. So we're going to be working on that. Public safety, we're going to be breaking ground pretty soon on a $30 million new police station here in East Boston for our police. We talked about, I think, for 35 years. So finally getting one. $2.2 million investment in Engine 5 fire station. There's a bunch of different housing projects that are going up. We have some Coppersmith Village condo, eight affordable condos offered through the BHC Neighborhood Housing Homes Lottery. Boston Home Center in East Boston, we've had 43 rehab projects over the last 5 years, 554 minor repairs over the last 5 years for East Boston and Charlestown, partnering with Noah. So I want to thank Noah as well. Richard O'Brien, are you here? Richard O'Brien's here. Anybody who's here today, if you're a senior, older Bostonian, and you own your own home and you want to do some repairs to your house, we do boilers and we do handicap ramps and all of that stuff. Go see Richard O'Brien. He's standing up in the middle. He says his hand up. He'll help you with zero interest loans and very low interest loans, and we'll be working with you on how to make it happen. So please take advantage of that. We're installing accessible pedestrian signals all throughout East Boston. I didn't get a chance to give her a shout out and thank her, but Gina Fandaca for years was our transportation commissioner. She did an amazing job here. And now Gina had the opportunity that was presented to her to go to the city of Austin, Texas, to run their transportation system. And I supported her, and we all support her, and I just want to thank Gina, who did an amazing job here in Eastie in the city of Boston. And I talked to her the other day, and she misses home, but she's doing a great job in Austin, Texas. So congratulations to Gina Fandaca and her family, and thank Gina for all her great work. We have, I know there's a lot of avid bicyclists here, so the Blue Bikes, we're adding new stations in one in Central Square, other locations depending. Bike racks, installed 9. We installed 9 in 2018-19, Maverick Square in Bennington. 5 more to come in Marginal, Bennington, and Sumner. We're adding improved crosswalks to Marginal and Pierce Park, Beeman and Grove Street, and Parish Street. So those are all upgrades we're going to be doing on transportation. Traffic concerns in Eastie, Boston Transportation Department, Chris Osgood and Greg Rooney are going to be meeting with the state to talk about the traffic issues in the neighborhood. I know Adrian did some stuff in the budget with Joe in the budget for a study. I know that Lydia's been all over this as well, and Anissa working with the Transportation Department on trying to solve. It's complicated transportation issues here because there's so much crossover between the state and the city. You get the bridge, Tobin, that's the state. We got the tunnels, that's the state. We got the other and federal, and then we got our side roads, which is a city. So there's a lot of interaction here. So they're going to be meeting next week to try and figure out as we move forward. We have new fiber connections that are going to allow make real-time traffic signal adjustments. So we're working on upgrading all our traffic signals. So we're asking you to be patient with us a little bit while we make this new technology change. The intention of doing the changes is to relieve traffic. You won't see it right away, but as we move through the year, we're going to be continuing to upgrade that and working hard. We also, Charlie cards are now available at the libraries. So if you want to get a Charlie card, you can go to the libraries. Lastly, last couple things, we have Community Preservation Act. East Boston got several Grace apartments, 42 units of new low-income elderly housing, including 5 for homeless, a great program. East Boston Early Center, new playground, Nantucket Lightship Floating Museum restoration, Orient Height Development, new park, Lopresti Park, building docks and dock houses. I know that Orient Heights were doing more work up there from the money from the community, from the sale of Winthrop Square Garage. We're able to make an investment to continue that beautiful development there. Starting July 1st, trash pickup will be at 6 a.m. in East Boston, all over the city of Boston. So those of you that get up early to throw your trash out, used to 7 o'clock trash throw out. It's going to be 6 o'clock. We're going to move it up to 6. The reason for that is to try and get trucks off the street in the middle of the day for the commute home. The Parish Street centers here. I want to thank them for being here. I think I got everyone. I'm done talking. In a little while, we're going over. You're going to see TV cameras over there, and I'm doing a press conference in a couple minutes to talk about the Bruins game tonight and the safety of the Bruins game tonight. So we're not going to talk about anything but the Bruins game tonight and the safety of the Bruins game tonight. But I know EC's a big Bruins fan place, and I want to thank everyone for being here today. I'm going to ask the elected officials to come on up here with me, and any kids that want to come on up here. Just in a few minutes, we're going to cut a ribbon, I think, right? And then also, I want to make sure that I want to ask the Capozzi family to come up here too with me as we cut the ribbon here over here. And the winner of the Dunkin' Donuts gift bag, Nina Preston. Where's Nina? All right, Nina.